Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
We just took a weather class at Roosevelt Park Zoo so that your next trip here will be safe.
Hey, Tom.
How's the weather?
You know, that was a lot of fun. I got invited to go talk to him, and the zoo staff that was able to make it asked some great questions to learn about the weather and how to keep patrons safe. And then Lane and Weston Olson were learning about tornadoes, and they went home and told their mom, Dr. Ann Olson, all about tornadoes that day. So it really was a fun time. No tornadoes expected tonight. Now, we've had, it seems like a few of them lately, unfortunately, around Mott with all that damage and everything, but still, kind of an active year. Took a while to get started, but it's taken off now. This would be the area that we have the best potential for maybe a little bit of severe weather, and the odds are actually really slim. It looks like rain right now around I-94, but it really isn't raining. You can see the cloud cover. Certainly it's been cloudy, but that rain is not reaching the ground. There could be some storms overnight, but every time I look at a computer model update, it seems like there's fewer and fewer of them, at least for tonight, and those should be south of I-94. Temperatures at this point are very hot in some spots, 92 in Bismarck, 10 degrees cooler than that, and it's still warm and muggy in Minot. Williston, 83 degrees, Dickinson at 82. So you can see some really hot temperatures, and we have some fairly high dew points. Now, some of them come down into the mid to upper 50s, and that makes it feel a little less humid. It can still get hot that way, but it feels a little less humid when you have dew points in the 50s. The wind speed is pretty light right now. In some areas, you can see 5 to 10 miles an hour in a few spots, but overall it's more like 10 to 20, mainly out of the west, a little bit northwest, and around the rest of the country. Well, there's that severe thunderstorm watch for just to the south of us and over in Minnesota. That's what's remaining of Barry. Looks like a severe thunderstorm warning going on in Mississippi right now, but still a lot of moisture getting pulled in. Now, let's take a look at our weather for tonight. Even 10 o'clock, it looks like pretty nice weather. It's going to be a little muggy tonight, but not sultry, so that's an improvement from what we have had, and not much wind. Now, early tomorrow morning, there may be a couple of ongoing storms in the morning hours, but notice how most of these are closer to the South Dakota border, south of I-94. Don't see much going on around Williston, around Minot, at this point around Bismarck. It looks like it may develop into something here, but the computer models are kind of making it wind down. But tomorrow night, it appears that we have a little better threat or bigger threat, more widespread threat of thunderstorms. Now, it does not look like much for severe weather tomorrow night, and that's a good thing, but it certainly could happen. We had a tornado over the weekend when the Storm Prediction Center gave us basically a 0 chance of tornadoes, and there was one up around Flaxton. So we can't rule out anything, but it doesn't look like widespread severe weather, but certainly some possible tomorrow night. Now, the next 72 hours for Dickinson, notice how the temperatures start warming back up again, but we have pretty decent odds for storms tomorrow night. Williston, again, 60% chance, and it's going to start warming up a little bit in Williston again. Forecast temperatures tonight, fairly comfortable, 50s to around 60 degrees. And the daytime highs tomorrow, 70s to around 80. So it is a little less hot than it has been. It's still going to give us a chance of showers and thunderstorms. And as we look at the next 7 days, you can see these temperatures will start warming back up, especially as we get toward the beginning of the North Dakota State Fair. And Lauren, you can see that Wednesday might be a cool day, but I think we could have some storms Wednesday as well in the area. So that's another day we'll have to really watch. And you see those temperatures there. But one thing, I know we've had a lot of thunderstorms and we've had a lot of rain, but, you know, not counting the damage, unfortunately. Things are kind of green, though.
Yeah, looks nice. So the bright side there. Thank you, Tom.